Exarchia is just a neighborhood in the city center of Athens, or it can be an area that is dominated mainly by anarchists, or it can be an area that police cannot enter. And pretty much it's all that, and nothing of all those things. Exarchia was always the place where people that seen the world in a different way gathered here. It was the leftists in the 70s, it was the more bohemian Athenians in the 30s and the 40s. So it has a long tradition of people coming here from the rest of Athens to live a bit different, to be more free. And the anarchist movement has grew in Athens and in Greece the last 30, 40 years. So it did find a place here in Exarchia, and there always have been a lot of squads here. But the last 4 or 5 years, because of the refugee crisis, especially from Syria, the movement found a lot of empty buildings here in Exarchia. So a lot of those buildings were used to house refugees. There are many ex-ministers of this government that are buying property in this area for the last 10, 15 years in the hope of changing the neighborhood, but they haven't achieved it yet. So they have personal interest, many of them, because now we're moving in right to extreme right-wing government here in Greece, that its main concern is to make the people here in Greece, the poor poorer and the rich richer, and to do that by using force. They have made Exarchia and the anarchist movement as the #1 priority for them. They have evicted 4 squads, 2 anarchist squads and 2 immigrant squads. They have returned to different kind of policing of the area. They are doing something that they have done before the government here. They are putting a lot of riot police in the neighborhood. They are behaving like an army that occupied a hostile area. The same minister has done this in the past and has failed. And most probably is going to fail now. So, because there is actually more stuff going on in Exarchia with cops here, with more cops here. The more cops, the more rioting. So what they want to sell, that they're going to impose law and order, is basically backfiring to them. So we survived them the first time, and Exarchia will survive them this time as well. Even if this squad doesn't survive or the other squad doesn't survive, we'll be here, one way or another. The best way of fighting the struggle in general is to think international and act local. And I'm pretty sure that there are Greek embassies all over the place and consulates. They might take some visit from our comrades there. I'm pretty sure that people have imagination and they can do other things that I cannot think right now. What we're going to do here in general is to continue to do what we did, and also have demonstrations like the one we have on Saturday. And we're going to resist any way we can. So we'll see how that will go.